Alright guys, another day.
Hi, how's it going, man?
Another vlog.
Welcome back, Taylor.
What are you working on, Matt?
I'm trying to see how much amperage this thing uses, so I know how big wires I should run.
Jetpack?
Yeah, it looks like a jetpack.
It's from Halo. Like that.
You like Master Chief?
And then this is my gun.
We better take off.
Master Keith. And it's gonna be mounted right here so that I can charge the car while we're working on cars back here.
Yeah.
Let's get this ready, Kevin. So we're gonna switch my car with Tal's car, and we're gonna put over the 15 out so that I can start working on it. Because Renee got a head start this weekend.
Got some nice wheels right here.
They're okay, they're getting there. Don't look at those lug nuts though, because I'm having a small little issue with them. When you buy Amazon lug nuts, is the threads are never clean, so they just go in really crunchy. So having to tap them all before they even go in is the business.
Alright, it's very sunny outside. All the cars are out. Renee's car is gonna stay in the air for now. Matt's car, it's
Back on the
back on the lift.
back on the list.
For a good cause.
Yeah, for a good cause. So I do want to make it the goal by the end of this month to have pretty much all the small stuff taken care of. Engine back in and back up and running. So the only thing we'd have to worry about after that is the chassis harness and then getting into it. Like if this is the first time you've seen this car, this was my first fabrication project. So I learned how to TIG weld at Cerritos College, and then I wanted to learn how to fabricate, so I decided to do it on my car. So I started off with the cage on the inside. I was originally just gonna do a regular 4-point cage. So it wasn't meant to go beyond the dash area forward or into the rear strut towers. So all of that came in afterwards. They're all done for a reason. The rear strut towers were lengthened because the coilovers didn't go low enough. This was a street car before. This was my daily for a while. So that engine setup is still the same setup that I ran since 2013.
Yeah.
So it could use like a pretty good refresh. So now with the new knowledge that we've gained over the years, you know, we can do things a lot better. So I'm excited.
What's so special about this engine?
Nothing. Nothing. Everybody hates this engine, but I actually really like them because nobody does. It's the dual cam Ka, so it's a 2.4 liter. Came factory in the 240SX. They don't really rev very high. The crankshaft isn't fully counterweighted, so they have some vibrations. But they make a lot of torque, and they're actually pretty cheap to build.
Yeah.
Like my first turbo setup on one of these was everything off of an SR20 put onto this, and it was probably the best turbo setup I've ever had because it ran like OEM, and it looked stock, so you can get away with it in California.
All right, we got a little special little hand.
Yeah, my helping hand. So it's powered by a dual cam Ka, forged pistons, rods, Levi bearings. So the whole engine was rebuilt, like reinforced, I guess, to be able to run the turbo reliably. It's running 350 horsepower at 15 pounds right now, and it just needs a minor touch up on the tune because it has a new turbo and the V-mount setup, so it has like some weird spots where it kind of runs a little weird. The only thing I do want to build is the custom intake because this thing doesn't look very cool in here. So we gotta make something cool, and then probably powder coat this a cool color so it stands out. So the main thing we gotta focus on is the chassis harness. I'm not really good at electrical, so I might reach out to a couple friends and see if they can help out in that aspect. And it should be good to go, and then we can shake it down.
Cool.
And have some fun.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
You wanna see what we're doing today?
Oh my god. It's complicated.
It's not complicated. Actually a lot easier than automotive electrical.
We just run the wires.
Yep. So this is the wires we need to power up the new Tesla jetpack.
All right, everything's ready.
Ready?
Go for it.
Boom.
Oh yeah, we live.
We got power.
Which planet are we going?
All of
We're gonna take off.
all of the planets.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Look at that. We had a quick visit from Dan. And here's Miata right here. You got Matt over there.
This is a full bolt-on
What do you guys think? Got nice bucket seats.
All the lines are pre-made, everything.
Got the wheels.
Yeah, this I can fit like amazing.
Yeah. It's pretty jam-packed.
So what supporting mods did you need? Fuel pump still stock?
No, that I just upgraded everything because I planned on running.
Guys, drive safe. Damn,
So cool.
that was a random surprise.
That was actually awesome. I thought that was my dad's car, and then I was like, I looked over and I saw his Miata, and I was like, oh shit, he's here.
Alright guys, we're back. And then Matt wants to show you guys
I'm
the
so
lights.
proud of this. I'm so proud of
Let me bring the
this.
brightness up.
It's like we brought the streets to us.
Look how it looks again.
Dude, that shit looks fucking sick. That looks so cool.
Oh.
Dang it. My brother was kind enough to bring back my compression tester. So I want to check the health of our engine, just to make sure that it's pretty solid.
Who else runs tires this big on the front? Proxies are 888s, which is a really nice tire. $295.
Just as much money in my bank account.
Okay, so now the spark plugs are out. We're gonna stick that tester adapter. Those are our little jumper box over there.
Yeah, courtesy of Renee. This thing puts in hella work.
Like every single car gets a jump.
He got this from Amazon.
Alright, make sure you get a better jumper box.
Yeah, this battery is kind of dead.
Needs more juice. Now let's try this one more time. Go ahead. I guess round number 50, 200.
Yeah.
So that didn't work.
The batteries are all dead. Well, that battery is too small to crank the engine really fast, plus it's really old. And then, so we pulled Tao's really terrible battery that surprisingly still works after like 6 years. We're gonna summon all the power from all the things we have.
So we got more battery. So we got 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
What do you think?
let's see if this works. Let's see it.
Deliver us.
Go ahead. A bit low.
100.
Alright, piston number 3. Alright, piston number 3.
4.
4. It's about 125.
125. So we got 110, 105, 115, 125.
Alright guys,
Welcome back.
It's the next day. So last night we did the whole test compression, and it wasn't. What do you think?
It's all equally low. Like it was on average like 115, but there wasn't any cylinders that were just like shit compared to the rest. So they're all poop. So we need to figure out why. We're gonna do a leak down test, figure out if it's leaking through the valves, through the head gasket, or through the piston rings. Once we figure that out, we can figure out what we want to do from there, whether it's rebuild the engine or just run it. I just think I'm gonna run it until it blows, and then we'll build
Just
something
do it.
on the side. Yeah, because it runs great. It makes
Yeah, oh,
good
yeah,
power. It
definitely.
runs great. So we're gonna get started on taking apart the external like accessories, intercooler, the radiator, so we can prep the engine for removal, and then you'll get to see that process. does this turbo look normal to you?
Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, same here. Anyways, thanks for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a pretty fun process to pull the engine out. It's been a really long time since we've done that. But stay tuned. We're gonna cover more in-depth stuff on the engine on the next video.
Ooh.